and radicals. Exponents and radicals. What are exponents? What are exponents? So, when we have power, okay, that is if you have a power n. What is a power n? A written n times. Okay, a written n times is a power n. So, n is called as a exponent or the power, and a we call it as the base. What are radicals? Radicals, what is square root? Square root of a. Okay, you would have studied in your lower class. So, what is the square root of a? This is nothing but a power 1 by 2. So, this sign, this is square root or cube root. Cube root means, how do you write? To the power 1 by 3. So, a cube root of a means it is a power 1 by 3. So, this sign is called as radicals. Square root, cube root, fourth root, fifth root, all these are called as the radicals. Okay, so we are going to learn today exponents and radicals. So first we will see the properties. Properties of exponents. Properties of exponents. So here we have few properties which are very simple. This already you know actually. So what is the first one? For a comma b greater than 0, a comma b greater than 0 and a not equal to 1 and not equal to b. So a and b not equal to 1, then we have a power x plus y is equal to a power x into a power y. Then second one, a power x by a power y is equal to a power x minus y. For all x comma y belongs to R. So what is R? Set of real numbers. Then third one, a power x power y is equal to a power xy. And fourth one is ab the whole power x is equal to a power x into b power x. And then the last one, that is the fifth one, is, this is fourth one. So fifth one is a power x is equal to 1 if and only if. So this symbol represents if and only if x is equal to 0. That is, any number power 0 is equal to 1. Okay, any number power 0, 1000 power 0 is 1, e power 0 is 1, 10,000 power 0 is 1, any power 0 is 1. Okay, so see the first property, a power x, a power x, a power x plus y is equal to a power x into a power y. That is when the base are equal. When the base are equal, we add the powers. Okay, in case of multiplication. And in case of division, when the base are same, we subtract. Okay. Then in the place of x and y, we can take any other constants, m, n, all those can be taken. So these properties you must remember, which we will be using in doing problems. Okay, then coming to definition. Definition, for definition 2.2. definition 2.2 is first one, for n belongs to n. Capital N represents the set of natural numbers and n is even. Okay, n is even and b greater than 0, then there is a unique a. Unique, what is meant by unique? Okay, there is no other number other than that. Okay, unique, it is the only one. So, unique a greater than 0 such that a power n is equal to b. Okay, when n is even and b greater than 0 and a greater than 0, then a power n equal to b. And the second one is when n belongs to n and n is odd. N is odd and a belongs to R such that a power n equal to b. So, in both the cases a is called as the nth root of b. Okay, a is called as the nth root of b. So, a is equal to b power 1 by n, or we can also write this as nth root of b. Okay, so a is called as the nth root of b or radical and is denoted like this. Is it clear, all of you? Okay, so this is the definition. So now we will see a note. If n is equal to 2, we call it as a square root. So if n equal to 3, we call it as cube root. So if it is 4, fourth root and goes on like that. Okay. Then we observe that when x square is equal to a square, then x is equal to plus or minus a. That is, x is equal to a and x is equal to minus a. Two solution it has. But root of a square is equal to always modulus of a. Remember this always. Root of a square is equal to modulus of a. And note that a power n the whole power 1 by n. So, if we take like this n and n will get cancel. So, it is equal to modulus of a when n is even. Modulus of a when n is even and a if n is odd. Okay. So, a power n power 1 by n is equal to mod a if n is even and a if n is odd. So, for example, take fourth root of minus 2 power 4. So, what is this actually? Minus 2 power 4, power is even, therefore, it is nothing but fourth root of 16. Okay, so minus becomes plus because it is even. So, this is 16. 16 is 2 power 4, the whole power 1 by 4. So, it is equal to 2. 4 and 4 gets cancelled. So, we get is equal to 2. So, what about minus 1000, the whole power 1 by 3? So, this is nothing but minus 10 cube, the whole power 1 by 3. Okay, minus 10 cube, the whole power 1 by 3, which is equal to minus 10. So, can you understand the definition? When n is even, it is modulus of a, and when n is odd, it is a. So, first example, n is even. So, we have got modulus of a. Modulus of a means we will not be getting negative values. We will be getting only positive. And when n is even, odd, so here 1 by 3, 3 is odd. So, when it is odd, we get a. That is, if there is minus, we will be getting minus. Clear? Okay. Now, Also you note that if x comma y is greater than or equal to 0, then x power 1 by 2 into y power minus 3 the whole power 1 by 2 can be written as x power 1 by 4 into y power we can take the minus 3 we are having, so that we can take it to the denominator. So we can write it as y power 3 by 2. Okay, x power 1 by 4 by y power 3 by 2. All this we will be using in doing problems. And also note that root of x square minus 10x plus 25. What is this? Root of x minus 5 the whole square. So all these are given in your book. Okay, this is nothing but modulus of x. In the place of x we are having xy. I told you root of a square is mod a. So modulus of x minus 5. Okay. Now, so all this you have to remember. Then we have also seen the conjugates. Okay, I have told this already. If a plus b root p, where p is prime, is a root, then what is the other root? So other root is equal to other root. We have seen it as other root, but here we are looking it as conjugates. Okay, so what is the conjugate of a plus b root b? A minus b root p. Okay, so this also we will be using here to rationalize the denominator. Okay, so first we will get into the exercise 2.11. So all this we are going to use it in doing the problems now. Okay, exercise 2.11, first question, we will do the fourth subdivision. So what is it? 3 power minus 6 power 1 by 3. So what is this? 3 power minus 6 by 3. Okay, it is equal to 3 power minus 6 by 3, which is equal to 3 power minus 2. So 3 power minus 2, which is equal to 1 by 3 square. Okay, 1 by 3 square. So 1 by 3 square is what? It is equal to 1 by 9. 1 by 3 square, which is equal to 1 by 9. Okay, then coming to the next one, fifth subdivision, 27 power minus 2 by 3 divided by 27 power minus 1 by 3. So, what is 27? 27 can be written as 3 cube. So, 3 cube power minus 2 by 3 by 2 cube, 3 cube power by 3 cube power minus 1 by 3. So, what is this now? 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So, you get 3 power minus 2 by, here also 3 will get cancelled, 3 power minus 1. Okay. So, numerator you bring to the denominator, what you get? 1 by 3 power 2 minus 1. Yes, 1 by, we are getting numerator, we are bringing to the denominator. So, we get like this. So, what is it? 1 by 3, which is equal to 1 by 3. So, 1 by 3 is, so it is equal to 1 by 3. Is it clear all of you? So, it is equal to 1 by 3. Okay. Then, coming to the next one. Question number, so 1, 2 and 3 you can take it for homework. Okay. So, first subdivision, second and third subdivision you can take it for homework, which is very, very simple. Okay, now coming to the second question. Second question, evaluate 256 power minus 1 by 2 power minus 1 by 4 power 3. So it is equal to, so 256. L division, you know L division. So divided by 2, 1, 2, 8, then again by 2, 6, 4, then by 2, 3, 2, then 2, 1, 6, then by 2, 8, 2, 4, 2, to all this you know. So how many times you have got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Therefore, it is equal to 2 power 8 power minus 1 by 2 power minus 1 by 4 power 3. Okay. So, it is equal to now 8 and 2 gets cancelled. So, it is 2 power minus 4 it becomes. 2 power minus 4 power minus 1 by 4 power 3. So, it is equal to, now 4 and 4 gets cancelled and minus into minus becomes plus. Therefore, we get 2 power 3 which is equal to 8. Okay. Very simple questions. Next, we will go to question number 3. So, 3 is given x power 1 by 2 plus x power minus 1 by 2, the whole square is equal to 9 by 2. We have to find the value for x power 1 by 2 minus x power minus 1 by 2. Okay. So, now we know that we will use the formula. We know that, so we will write the formula first. We know that x power 1 by 2. So, we know that by formula x minus, that is a minus b the whole square. Okay, a minus b the whole square can be written as a plus b the whole square minus 4ab. Yes, do you remember this? A minus b the whole square is equal to a plus b the whole square minus 4ab. Here in the place of a we are having x power 1 by 2 and in the place of b we are having x power minus 1 by 2. So, what is x power 1 by 2 minus x power minus 1 by 2 the whole square? What is this? X power 1 by 2 plus x power minus 1 by 2 the whole square minus 4. Is it clear all of you? Because a is x power 1 by 2 and b is x power minus 1 by 2. So, it becomes x power 0, x power 0 value is 1. So, we get only 4. Now, what is the value for x power 1 by 2 plus x power minus 1 by 2? 9 by 2. So, 9 by 2, the whole square is 9 by 2 minus 4. So, which is equal to 9 minus 8 by 2 taking LCM, which is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so now here it is asked to find x power 1 by 2 minus x power minus 1 by 2 only is asked to find. Therefore, it is equal to 1 by root 2. Okay, the whole square is 1 by 2. Therefore, actually we should get plus or minus, but here what is given? X is greater than 1 it's given. So, we will get only positive values. Therefore, we take only 1 by root 2. Okay, next coming to question number 4. Simplify and hence find the value of n. 3 power 2n into 9 square into 3 power minus n divided by 3 power 3n is equal to 27. Okay, 9 square is what? 3 square. Okay, so 3 power, first term and last term we can combine and write 3 power 2n minus n. Then 9 is 3 square. So 3 square the whole square Then denominator also you can bring it to the numerator. So we get 3 power minus 3n is equal to 27. So what is this now? 3 power 2n minus n minus 3n, and what is this? 3 power 4, 3 square, the whole square is 3 power 4. So plus 4 is equal to 27 is actually 3 cube. So what about the numerator? We have 2n minus 4n. So 2n, here base are equal. So when base are equal, the powers are equal. Powers we say, or index we say, or also exponents. Okay, the powers are equal. So 2n minus 4n is minus 2n minus 2n plus 4 is equal to 3. Therefore 2n is equal to 4 minus 3. Therefore n is equal to 1. Okay, this is equal to 1. So n is equal to 1 by 2. Can you understand, students? So n is equal to 1 by 2 we have got. Then we'll go to the next question. Question number 6. Okay, fifth question you can do it for homework. Fifth question is, what is the question? Find the radius of the spherical tank whose volume is 32 pi by 3. So volume of what is volume of a sphere? You know that it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to 32 pi by 3. So cancel the common terms. What all you can cancel? Cancel it and you find the value for r. Okay. So 5 can be done for homework. Then 6 also you can take it for homework. Simplify by rationalizing the denominator. Okay, so this also you know how to do it. You have studied in 9th standard. Okay, now I'll explain 7th. So you will be able to do 6th on your own. Okay, what is 7th question? Simplify 1 by 3 minus root 8 minus 1 by root 8 minus root 7, then plus 1 by root 7 minus root 6, then minus 1 by root 6 minus root 5, then plus 1 by root 5 minus 2. Okay. Now we have to rationalize the denominator. So it is equal to, so how will you rationalize? 3 minus root 8 into 3 plus root 8. I have shown you the result already. Okay. So 3 plus root 8. What about the next one? 1 by root 8 minus root 7 into root 8 plus root 7 by root 8 plus root 7. Okay. Then next term plus 1 by root 7 minus root 6 into root 7 plus root 6 by root 7 plus root 6. Okay. Denominator, see the denominator, minus sign we are having. So we multiply both the numerator denominator with the plus sign. If you have plus, you change it to minus. Okay. What about the next one? 1 by root 6 minus root 5. So into root 6 plus root 5 by root 6 plus root 5. And then finally last one is 1 by root 5 minus 2 into root 5 plus 2 by root 5 plus 2. Okay. So now what about the first term? First term numerator is 3 plus root 8. What about the denominator? Denominator is of the form a minus b into a plus b. So a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. Therefore 3 square is 9 minus root 8 square is 8. Then minus. Similarly, next term root 8 plus root 7 you have in the numerator. Denominator root 8 square is 8 minus root 7 square 7, then plus numerator we have root 7 plus root 6, denominator a square minus b square, so 7 minus 6, then minus root 6 plus root 5 we have in the numerator, so denominator is 6 minus 5. Then the last term is root 5 plus 2 we have in the numerator, denominator is 5 minus 4. Okay. So now what is this now? See, all denominators are only 1. 9 minus 8, 8 minus 7, 7 minus 6, everything is 1. So we have just 3 plus root 8, then minus of, so it becomes minus root 8 minus root 7, then plus root 7 plus root 6, then here also minus of, so we have minus root 6 minus root 5 and plus root 5 plus 2. So here what are the terms which get cancelled? Okay, so here what all gets cancelled? Root 7 minus root 7 plus root 7, minus root 5 plus root 5, minus root 6 plus root 6, minus root 8 plus root 8. Everything gets cancelled. So remaining is only 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5. Okay. Now we'll go to the next question. Question number 8, which is the last question in the exercise. So if x is equal to root 2 plus root 3, find x square plus 1 by x square minus 2. Okay, now this is equal to x, take it out. So what will be remaining? X plus 1 by x. Check by carrying x inside. உள்ள எடுத்துட்டு போய் check பண்ணு. அப்போ x into x, x square, x plus 1 by x. So x into 1 by x. X cancel ஆனா you will get 1. Previous step வருதா வருது. இப்போ denominatorல பாரு, check பண்ணிக்கணும் எப்பவுமே. So x minus 2 by x. Okay, you have to check. So this x gets cancelled. So we get x plus 1 by x by x minus 2 by x. Okay, so this you take it as 1. இப்போ x என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? It's given as x is equal to root 2 plus root 3. So what is 1 by x? 1 by x is equal to 1 by root 2 plus root 3. Upon rationalizing the denominator, what you get? Root 2 minus root 3 by root 2 minus root 3. So what is it? It is equal to root 2 minus root 3 by root 2 square is 2, root 3 square is, so minus 3, a square minus b square. This is equal to root 2 minus root 3 by minus 1. So இதை எப்படி எழுதலாம்? minus 1 மேல கொண்டு போயாச்சுனாக்க root 3 minus root 2 also we can write. Okay, so we can write it as root 3 minus root 2. So now what is 1 therefore? So what is 1? X plus 1 by x by x minus 2 by x. So inga eduthu podu. So what is x now? Root 2 plus root 3. What is 1 by x? Plus root 3 minus root 2 divided by, what is x again? Root 2 plus root 3 minus 2 by x. So minus of root 3 minus root 2. So it is equal to, so it is equal to plus root 2 and minus root 2 gets cancelled. So we get 2 root 3 by Here, what all gets cancelled? Here I made mistake. Minus 2 into 1 by x. What is 1 by x? Root 3 minus root 2. Okay. So, it is equal to root 2 plus root 3 minus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 2. So, it is equal to 2 root 3 by 2 root 2 plus 3 root 2 will give you 3 root 2 and root 3 minus 2 root 3 will give you minus root 3. Okay? Yeah. Now, we will rationalize this. So, how will you rationalize? Multiply numerator and denominator by 3 root 2 plus root 3 by 3 root 2 plus root 3. Okay. So, what is it now? It is equal to, multiply with this, take it inside, 2 3s are 6. 6 into root 3 into root 2 is root 6. Then plus 2 into root 3 into root 3 is 3. So, 2 into 3 gives you 6. By, here we have a plus b into a minus b. So, a square, 3 square is 9. Root 2 square is 2. So, 9 into 2, 18. Minus root 3 square is 3. So, which is equal to, numerator we can take 6 out. So, 6 into root 6 plus 1 by 18 minus 3 is 15. Now, 3 goes here 2 times and 3 goes here 5 times. So, we can write this as 2 into root 6 plus 1 by 5. Okay, so this is our final answer. Okay, now, so here in the exercise, first question 1, 2 and 3, exercise 2.11, so this is for homework. 2.11, first question, 1, 2 and 3 you have to do it for homework. Okay, 1, 2 and 3 you have to take it for homework, and fourth question and fifth question. Okay, all these are for homework. Now we will see example 2.33. Example 2.33. Find the square root of. So we have to find the square root of 7 minus 4 root 3. Okay, we have to find the square root of this. So to find this, consider 7 minus 4 root 3. So here root 3 we are having. Okay. So root 3 square is what? 3. Root 3 square is 3. Therefore, you add and subtract root 3 square. Okay. Add and subtract root 3 square. What is root 3 square? Root 3 square is 3. So, therefore, this can be written as 7 minus 4 root 3 plus 3 minus 3. Okay, we have added and subtracted. So, now what is it? 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3. See, take the first one and the last one. 7 minus 3 is 4. Then minus 4 root 3. And 3 is root 3 the whole square. Okay. So, now it is equal to this, we can write it as 4 is 2 square minus 2 into 2 root 3. Okay. 2 into root 3 plus root 3 the whole square. So, it is of the form a square minus 2ab plus b square. So, what is this now? here we are having minus, so we write it as 2 minus root 3 the whole square. So we get now 7 minus 4 root 3 can be written as 2 minus root 3 the whole square. Therefore, we have to find the square root. Therefore, square root of 7 minus 4 root 3 is equal to, actually we get plus or minus 2 minus root 3. But here 7 minus 4 root 3 should be greater than 0. Okay, it should be greater than 0. Therefore, root of 7 minus 4 root 3 is equal to only 2 minus root 3. Okay, so students, learn these problems and examples. Other examples you can take it for practice, and also you can do it as homework. Thank you, students.